Conor aside for passing himself fit to play, he was just in with us there. How good is it to have him back in for selection?
Yeah, it's great to have a player of his calibre back. I think he'll be itching to get back, given the performances of Andrew Porter. So yeah, he's an addition to any squad. He's been around us for a while now, and he's a leader within our squad as well, with the experience that he's had over the last 2 years mainly. And you know, you could tell by him out on the training pitch today, he's really hungry. Everyone is. It's a massive game, and anyone who's nearing fitness or up or near selection, you know, with tight calls, you can see it out there today that people are really hungry to play this weekend.
After the break and the snow and everything, how good was it to get back out and have a proper session today?
Yeah, good, really good. I think the lads, the locals, did a great effort by clearing half the pitch for us, and we got a really good session done. You know, that's not really a distraction for us. You know, it obviously caused a bit of travel difficulties on the way up here, but since we've been here, the last 2 days, training days, have been really good. We were in Abbottstown yesterday, got a really good session, and again today. So yeah, it's picturesque to train in that kind of weather.
Are you one of those near fitness, Conor? Did you get a chance to run?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Trained fully yesterday and today, and the knee feels good, so got a bit of a fright more so when it happened against Wales, but no, ready to go, thank God.
Was a nice change of scenery yesterday, just even the chance to move training to?
Yeah, it is. Sometimes it is good to get out and just get a little bit of break from your usual surroundings, and I think the Sevens use that pitch out in Abbottstown, so it's a really good surface, and we got a lot of attack plays done out there yesterday, which was great.
With hindsight, was it a bit of a relief that was a rest weekend, considering the logistical nightmare probably would have come up?
Yeah, if there had been a game, it would have been a bit of a nightmare. So yeah, when we were at home during the weekend, you got a few texts or chatting to the lads. You know, luckily we didn't have a game, and it was a rest weekend where we got to just put our feet up, because you didn't have much of a choice really. There's a bit of cabin fever when I was home in Limerick, so it's good to finally get out and run around a bit.
And when you got back up here on Sunday evening, was there a bit more excitement than usual because you're coming into the kind of final block of the championship?
Yeah, you can sense it. Like I said, with the lads training today, you could just tell that it's a big week. You could tell by lads' body language and the way they were training that, you know, they want to be putting their best foot forward and then putting their hand up for selection. So yeah, coming in on Sunday afternoon, evening, you could tell that, and you can just tell by people's energy or body language that it's a big week, and yeah, it's hugely exciting, massive.
Have you been watching a lot of Scotland over the last week or so?
Yep, like any team, we analyse them and try and you do a bit of homework and then come together with a plan. And this Scotland team is no different to any other team, and I think they're a hugely dangerous team. You know, they're growing in confidence, especially after the England game. And you know, with what happened last year, you can't afford to take your eye off the ball. You know, it was early doors in the game last year, and then we couldn't catch up in the end. So we're fully aware of how good they are and how good we need to be.
Does the fact that you lost last year to Scotland just sharpen the mind a little bit more?
It's nothing to do with revenge or anything, but I think what we've learned from that game, like I just said, you know, you can't afford to take your foot off the gas for a moment, you know, because they will punish you, particularly out wide. You know, obviously their pack are really good, and the breakdown will be a battle in itself. You know, just out wide with the likes of Hogg, Seymour, Maitland, Hugh Jones, all these guys who are really fizzing at the moment. You know, you got to be ready for their threats.
Are you looking forward to renewing acquaintances with Greg Laidlaw after your experience with him?
Yeah, Greg's a great fella. Got to know him over the summer, obviously, and he's had his hard luck with injuries over the last couple of months and worked his way back to fitness. And then, you know, Ali Price is a good player too, and he seemed to have a good run at 9. And you know, Greg got an opportunity and took it with both hands. So again, another good player they have, and it's going to be a massive test.
And discipline obviously will be a big issue considering Greg Laidlaw's his ability.
Yeah, he doesn't miss really, does he? Particularly inside our 10. So yeah, like any international kicker, yeah, if you cough up penalties on the bounce, you know, he's going to keep notch 3, 6, 9, and then the game might get away from you. So yeah, there's so many different areas to this game. It's going to be really interesting.
Conor, he played in France. Do you think that will go against him, having to play for his club?
I have to ask Johnny that after he did a couple of seasons like that. You never know how it affects them. I don't think so. I think he's maybe if he was playing all year, I think he's had a break with injury, and he's probably really keen to get game time. And hope, if he didn't pick up any knocks, then he should be good to go, and full of energy.
And again, he was kicking well for the club, so that's probably.
Yeah, I think I don't think I remember Greg Laidlaw kicking poorly. I think he's a guy who, if you give him a chance, he'll take it. So again, going back to the point about discipline, it's going to be really important.
Conor, your recent place kicking record's not too bad for Ireland.
Yeah, sneaking in after post. Yeah, it's okay. I think more so this season, probably the opportunities or the situations for me to kick have come up. So it's something I've done as a young player, and probably early days in Munster took my eye off it a little bit to concentrate on other things. But if the opportunity comes up, to have that in your back pocket, or to have a chance to slot one over is always a good thing. So
do you feel any pressure on the last day in the circumstances?
Yeah, a little bit, definitely. I think the situations I've kicked this season, there's been a bit of pressure on, and when it comes off, it's enjoyable. And I think working with Richie Murphy over the last while, just to have a really solid technique to go to and try and focus on that rather than the situation or the crowd or whatever, is really important, and it's been good lately.
I've been having a few competitions with Johnny last.
Not with Johnny. Johnny does his own thing. I think with Joey, a few coffees on the line after training. So I think I owe him a few at the moment.
How many times have you kicked competitively in recent years?
Me?
Yeah.
A couple of times at Munster here and there, then Chicago, and then Munster this year again in Europe, and then against Wales. Yeah. So yeah, it's probably something if these situations keep cropping up, then something I need to keep on driving and keep on practicing.
Kind of that unwelcome stat of 6 tries conceded in the last 2 games, and given that Scotland were really able to create chances out of nothing really against England, is there kind of added emphasis on defending or even finishing a game well?
Yeah, I suppose there's a little bit of that. I think late in games, we've been a little bit disappointed with our defence, but it's not that. I think our defence is in a really good place at the moment. There's just a few little fixes here or there that we know that are within our control. Definitely within our control that we can fix, and I think no better opportunity to fix them against the Scottish side, who are really dangerous, particularly out wide as well. So there's a few little things that we're looking to get better at, and that's the way the competition goes usually. You get better and better week on week, so that's our aim, and it has to be better than what it was, because like I said, they're full of threats.
Conor, just take me back to that. Sorry,
I'd love to talk about Finn Russell from his performance obviously against England. Johnny had some problems with the place kicking the last day, but do you think he's playing some of his best rugby? Yeah,
I think he's flying it. I think last weekend with the place kick, I think it was just 1 or 2 kicks, and the wind was a bit weird in the stadium. I think he's been playing really well this year, and he's, how many times you talk about him, he's a great leader, and he leads by example. He's a world-class player, and I think he's flying it. So he's getting through training well, and hopefully he'll be ready to go come the weekend.
And kind of just take me back to that ruck, because it was kind of blindside on the far side to the knockers, but it looked quite scary at that time. There was a lot of bodies kind of really twisted.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think we just got counter-rucked, and they managed to push one of our players back on me. It was kind of like it happened poor Ben Youngs when he did it against Italy, when he did his ACL, I think. So I just managed to get my knee out of the ground in enough time for it not to be too serious. So I've done it before. I've strained my knee like that before, and I kind of knew at the time. It's sore at the time, obviously, by the way I was rolling around, but it quickly comes right, and then I've been working hard with the physios and things, and I feel pretty good.
And just the snow and stuff, you got a bit of it down there. Were you able to even go for a walk, or you kind of think, geez, if I do a little slip here, I'm gone?
Yeah, especially when I didn't want to do that. So there's plenty of movies watched and time on the couch, which was nice.
Okay.
Thanks.
Cheers, lads.
Thanks,
Nice one.